Dr. Gurunath. And good morning, Miss Planita. Miss P.L. Anita, if that's correct. Probably Sri Ganesh Babu has some technical glitch because of which is not able to communicate. Good morning, Dr. Gurunath. At this point of time, from 9:30 to 10:30, we'll be taking a trip to one of the colleges in Uttar Pradesh, that is Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, uh, which has definitely worked in a way to create an example for all to follow in its activities related to the student induction program and the activities related to the universal human values and its aspects. And from 10:45 to 11:45, under the activity of visit to a local area, to a local place, which the students are supposed to be visiting if they are present on campus, then normally under the activity of student induction program, uh, the colleges do take the students around the campus, around that area, uh, which are of course, maybe historical importance or some industrial areas which are of value to the students, some natural landscapes and areas which of course are in a way really required for the students to be visiting so that they know the ambience around their institute, around their college. In this way, since this particular event, this particular student induction program is being conducted in an online mode, so it has been decided to let all the participants take a trip to the World Heritage, one of the World Heritage place, that is the Ellora Caves. And thereafter we'll be having a talk with, of course, the we'll be we'll be communicating with some of our, the workforce, the real brain behind this whole event, people who have worked very hard, like, of course, Shishir Gaur ji, who's from presently from IIT BHU and is a PhD from IIT Delhi. Uh, he'll be there on our online platform to communicate, to talk to the faculty members and students alike. Then Dr. Ruchir Gupta ji will also be there, Again, Dr. Ruchir Gupta is a PhD from IIT Kanpur, is an associate professor at the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at IIT BHU. Then Dr. Vivek Kumar will also be joining in. Dr. Vivek Kumar is a PhD from IIT Delhi, a professor, Center for Rural Development and Technology at IIT Delhi. So we'll be having three eminent people with us to communicate. And from 2 to 3, that is the post-lunch session, as already said, it will be the closing ceremony and a celebration with creative practices. And of course, we'll be having Honorable Minister for Education, Pokhriyalji, with us, and we'll be blessed with his words, and probably maybe the students will be able to communicate with our Honorable Minister for Education. So it will be a blessing for all of us to have Honorable Minister for Education for our 2 to 3 closing ceremony and celebration event. So this is going to be another real takeaway for all of us, that after, of course, such a long and rigorous exercise that we all have taken up, of knowing so much, of studying so much, of taking so active, of participating so actively in all the sessions. So a celebration is a must. Of course, now as I can see that we have just 2 minutes to 9:30, and most of our
Good
guests.
morning. Good morning. Let me
Good morning.
welcome Colonel Kapoor, Professor Kapoor, welcome. And Professor Parashar, warm welcome to you. We are very fortunate to have Professor Kapoor with us and Professor Parashar, and we are going to be joined with Professor Chopra also. So we look forward. So good morning, Professor Kapoor.
Hello.
Good morning, Professor Kapoor.
Sir, good
welcome.
morning. Are we audible, sir? Good morning.
Yes, you are very much audible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Nice. And Professor Chopra is there?
Yeah, he's also there.
Yeah, he's already there.
Okay,
Professor
welcome,
Chopra is
welcome,
there.
Professor Chopra.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to all.
Good morning, good morning. We are looking forward to your session. And Professor Parashar, welcome to you.
Good morning, sir. Jai Hind to everyone.
Jai Hind, Jai Hind. We are able to see only your little bit of your face. So if you, yeah, that is better.
Am I okay now?
No, a little bit more.
Yes, sir. Am I okay now?
Yeah, you are now okay. Now fine. Now fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So Professor Kapoor is in charge of the first year students, and under his guidance, all this activity happens at Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College. So without taking a whole lot of time, let me hand it over to Professor Kapoor.
Thank you very much, sir. Can I share my screen, sir?
Yes, please. Yes, certainly. You are co-host, so you can certainly share your screen.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I hope my slides are visible now, sir.
Yeah, you just need to hit F5 or to get it into presentation mode.
Right, sir.
Yeah. What a beautiful picture of your college. Usually it is in the morning, but this is so beautifully lit up. It's like the light of knowledge.
Can I now begin, sir? My slides
please go ahead.
They are in full screen form.
Yes, it's in full screen form. Oh, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Jai Hind, everyone, and Namaskar. I will pray that everybody remains healthy, happy in the present conditions of COVID. and they come with very, very cheering smile on their faces in the new year. And I wish everybody will be very happy and prosperous in the coming new year. Without loss of time, now I will begin my presentation. As it is being seen on the screen, we have the induction program presentation today in 3 parts. I will take about 20 minutes first part. Then after me, Professor Chopra will begin the departmental information and placement activity information. And after them, the Professor Parashar will speak about the human value aspects and also the society activity in the college. So to begin with, the program, basically the induction program is conducted by senior students of our college under the directions of proctoral team. And I'm heading that team. And I also am the first year as brought out earlier. So the team which conducts this program, basically his name is Disha. So I've taken this slide from the last year because this year we are still in the online mode. So Disha is the team of students from first to fourth year who are associated with presenting all the students of first year this program. Now, what is the purpose of concept of induction program? As listed on the slide, it is to help new students adjust and feel comfortable in the new environment. That is the first part. To inculcate in them the ethos and culture of the institution, to help them build bonds with other students and faculty members, and also to expose them to a sense of larger purpose and self-exploration. A glimpse of the induction program in AKG. Actually, what happens before when the student arrive, the first day, even before beginning the induction program, we get all the students collect centrally in place in a big hall wherein we begin the induction program. But before that, we have to educate our senior students from second to fourth year to create a atmosphere so that they are in good mood to welcome the junior students. So we begin a program which is known as Kiran, Kaho India Ab Ragging or Nahi. And this is conducted by second and fourth year student as shown in this slide, Kiran. When the first year student arrive, these students who are the head of the society, you can see a girl clapping. She is the head of Horizon Society, which has conducted the program last year, and all the students sitting are the first year students. So this is a big program wherein all students of first year sit in hall, and then we entertain them through the activity of society. We have arrangement of tea, lunch, snacks, everything from the college side the whole day. And senior students come and introduce their societies, play the music, play songs. And some students of first year, if they are interested, they also show their talent there. Then the induction program begins from the next day. As the routine is there, we have a morning PT and yoga for hostelers. Then we have continuously on all 3 weeks program, we have guest lectures from eminent speakers on leadership, motivation, stress management, and career development. I have just put the picture of one of the such program being conducted on crisis management. Then we have creative arts and art of living session. Now you can see the students sitting, and this is done by in sections for section students. So we have, let's say, about 18 or 20 sections. So every section, students individually are taken active through this activity. You can see the beautiful slide on the next. A girl from Kashmir is enjoying the company of a girl from our area. Then we conduct the tour within and outside the college, a beautiful fountain and a faith center in the college, which is taken around by the student that trip. Then we have anti-ragging poster making competition under DSW, which is Professor Parashar. He coordinated that activity. And all students of first to fourth year very enthusiastically take part in the anti-ragging poster making competition. They make beautiful posters of anti-ragging, and also along with that, anti-drug competition, that we do not consume drugs and all that. Then we have Another very major activity which is liked by everyone in the college, and we are enthusiastically waiting for such activity, is anti-ragging kite flying campaign. All faculty, including director, staff, and student, attend this activity. Evening, we have games. And after doing all such activities, and I must say that I'm not bringing up the activity of human value aspect here, because human value remain part of the program every day for 3 periods, which Professor Parashar will speak to you. When all the activities are over a 15 days period, immediately within 2-3 days, we have a fresher party. So we program actually culminates in a gala fresher party hosted by second year students, which is attended by most of the faculty, senior faculty, and director invited by the students. Now, after that, they request me to address the students. So I basically address the students on certain good aspects which they are supposed to have, students have to calculate. So I begin generally with a Sanskrit slok which is known to everyone, Kak Chesta, Bakodhyanam, Swan Nidra Tathaivche, Alpahari Grahatyagi, Vidyarthi Panchalakshanam. And I educate my student on this activity. So just kindly have a video. This is on Cockchester. Now we come to Bakodhyanam. So, through these shlokas and through these stories, I try to convey to the student that perseverance is the art through which you will get your goal. In the sense, lage raho munna bhai. That is the concept which is also reminded to them through a famous movie of Sanjay Dutt. Then about Alpahari, it is not only the eating less, it is also your sensations. You must have a control on your senses. Eyes, ears, you understand what is the message is conveyed to the student, that they should very be restrictive and selective on using their senses, and they should not be getting involved in too much involvement of through these senses. So that the indication is given to the students. Then I bring them certain professional questions for success required in students today. What are these? To begin with, intelligent questions, ability to acquire and use knowledge. This everybody, I tell them that you all have it. That's the reason you have joined one of the best college of UP. So everybody's IQ is there. Then along with that, they should build up some kind of emotional questions. That is ability to identify own emotions and others. It is not that you only have self-interest and don't bother about others. Please bring up that, build up that activity in you. That's the message goes to the student. Then important aspect is social questions, to have concern for others in society and norms. It is not that you bother about you, your friends and your family. You must pay back to society when you are in position to do that. And that is the essence of our human value aspect also. So this is conveyed to them in that manner. Then we have vision questions. That is, through that we convey to them that you predict future, whatever you can, and try to build the gap between future and present through your innovation skills. So that is the way we have to convey to the student. And lastly, very important aspect which is conveyed to the student, especially why this is conveyed, because lot number of students come to our colleges which have done their coaching institution for 2 or 3 years in Kota and other places. They do not get selected. Some of them are very, very depressed. They pick up a habit of either going to drugs or smoke, or negativity come in their mind. So through this adversity quotient, I tell them that please, you have not lost everything. You have lost hardly anything. So in fact, please get up, learn the adversity quotient. Do not give up when suffer with a setback. When going gets tough, the tough gets going. And I give the example of two of the heroes of Indian history, Maharana Pratap. Lost everything, all his kingdom, all his brothers, they deceived him, but he kept on fighting with Mughal kingdom and ultimately restarted and put his own kingdom back in the history, which is known to everyone. Second example I give them of Shivaji Maharaj. He was arrested by Aurangzeb. His children were also in the jail. He never lost, but he came back and put a foundation of what a beautiful Maratha empire later. So along with these, I also give them certain cautions, which are an advisory regarding local conditions are given to girls, especially how do they travel when they go to market, how should be careful in traveling on autos and all that, single time, evening time, morning time, all such kind of advisories are given to the student. First year students are also given advice that please do not fall prey to certain seniors who have bad intention of doing some kind of e-business with them. A lot of activities, senior students, some of them get involved in such activity. So these kind of activities are, advices are given to the student. Then we come to the information about the college. This is, we tell them what is the college activity. You can see all that. There's nothing I have to read in this, but information of college is given. Then we have a mission. We tell about mission of our college. We strive to provide and maintain academic environment and system, enabling maximum learning to produce competent professionals. We also aim at achieving this through transparent academic and administrative policies in the college. We intend to provide a conducive environment for research, development, and consulting service to our faculty at national and international level. That is our mission of the institution. Then we tell about vision, to introduce undergraduate and postgraduate courses for all engineering branches and award PhD degree, to be one of the best engineering college in the country, and to be a deemed university. This kind of information is conveyed to students so they keep their eyes on the vision, mission, and the quality policy of the college. Quality policy reads to provide and continually improve the academic environment and system which give total satisfaction, thereby enabling a student to develop their future potential, transforming them to the competent professional and responsible member of the society. Then we come back after doing this, we come back to what are the facility. These facilities are introduced to the students through various mode, by presentation, by tour, college tour, and other thing, which I will like to show to you. Now we have a central library. Every college has central library. So this is very common to every college, but maybe we being a better college, we have certain higher facility. Then we have a beautiful main seminar hall where students and faculty can be addressed. Then we have lecture theaters. We have total about 65 lecture theaters, which are equipped with smart board projectors. All rooms are furnished with smart board, LAN connections, Wi-Fi connections, and amplifier, so that students remain happy in that environment. Then we have beautiful amphitheater where students put up open theater show in the evening hours, evening hours. That is beautiful, which can at least 2,000 students can comfortably sitting there. Canteen, we have beautiful canteen. We have a canteen distributed in 3-4 places, which are central canteen of the college, besides canteen in the hostel. Then we have boys hostel, which are fully furnished. We have single room, 2-room, and 3-room hostels as required by the students. And beautiful ambience of hostel, lush green grounds, football ground. Every hostel has a gym. Every hostel has a basketball court. When girls hostel, boys hostel, everything. Then we have girls hostel, as I have told you. Then we have all the sports competition. These sports facilities are within the hostel, which I am mentioning to you. You can see the first year, this is the first year girls hostel, which we are seeing it now. The tournament is being conducted under the arrangement of DSW. Then we have a associated hospital with the college, which is known as Indo-German Hospital. And every student has insurance through the hospital wherein he falls sick, he is looked after. Then we have a beautiful faith center. I'm sure some of you must have visited the college and see beautiful students also visit. Then we have an anti-ragging squad, which is headed by the proctor, and numbers are displayed all around the college so that whenever a first year student have any problem, firstly, they don't have any problem. They never ring me up. They just walk into my office anytime they like to talk to me. Then we have a proper discipline committee where the students of third and fourth year are nominated by me after a proper interview every year. And we are having such kind of facility for last about 10 years. So everything is now well established. They maintain the discipline. They guide the freshers. I'm very happy to announce that not a single case of any such mishappening has had taken place in last 12, 13 years in our college. Not a single case of ragging has been reported. Yes, some kind of introduction we plan for junior student to senior student to break the ice. In presence of the proctoral team, we stand outside the lecture theater, and senior students of second year are asked to go inside the lecture theater in number of 15 or 20 to talk to the first year student so that the ice breaks. Then we have got a lot of social responsibility which are we are being met by the college. We have adopted a Pakistani refugee camp last year. We have adopted 5 villages in Ghaziabad neighboring our college under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. You can see some beautiful photographs. Development of primary school, and outside the college we have one primary school within the college for a class 4 employee of the college who are continuously working labor class, and also around a village in the college. Then we have activity like tree plantation, other thing continuously keep going throughout the year. Now I would like to bring out about 5 minutes which is part of the program of induction program, which is besides Disha. The team Renaissance students do this kind of activity. They introduced all the first year students against the ills of drugs and tell them how to be careful against these. What is drug? All these things which I am showing on the slide, they are displayed. So I'm sure a lot of students who are watching this program, they can also learn from this. Very narcotic drugs, medicine drugs, volatile drugs, all these kind of things are introduced to students. What are the harmful effects of drugs are told to every student. Weaken the immune system, cause cardiovascular condition, cause vomiting and abdominal pain, cause the liver to work, and sustain mental confusion and permanent brain damage, something like that. Then we have why do we fall prey? Imitation of friends. One of the very, very important way of falling to the drugs. You watch somebody who is a friend of yours, seniors. Why I mentioned the people, students who come from quota, they remain like that. We have to take a lot of activity to get off this habit of theirs. Peer pressure, curiosity, relaxation, curiosity. Just want to have a feel. Let me have a feel. And once you have feel, probably you become in habit of all that. Enjoyment, temporary enjoyment, stress, anxiety. Everyone has got, but this is not a solution that we convey to the students. How drugs ruin teens. This is told that you will spoil your career if you fall prey to drugs. Please avoid it. Smoking and alcohol, which is unfortunately, I would say again, is very, very common in youth today. So we tell them, please avoid. Group violence in college. This is another activity we tell them, be careful. Small fighting, small discussion, keep going among the student. We also tell them without punishing them, don't do that. But generally, there are hardly any major fights in the college. Consequence of group violence. We bring out that if you involve yourself in this, you will also suffer, other party will also suffer. Dealing the problem. How do we deal the problem with? We guide them. We have a counselor. We have 3 levels of counseling. We have senior student counseling, junior student. We have teachers counseling the students. We have counselors who have done human value course. And DSW is there. I am there myself, and Professor Chopra, he is also there. And even at time, director also address the students who are doing either very bad or very good. So he counsel them indirectly that way. We tell them to keep calm and say no to drugs. And with that, I come to end of my presentation. If any questions are there, before I hand over the mic to Professor Chopra, please ask me question. I will be very happy to answer your questions. Thank you. Some people have raised hands. May I know your questions, please? If you can tell me, I will answer them. I will be happy. Let's wait for, yeah, please.
Thank you so much, sir. I'll just pass on the mic to the participants who would like to communicate with you and like to know.
Right, madam. Thank you. I will wait. My honor.
Yes, there are plenty of hands risen. Dr. Gurunath, sir, you have your mic unmuted if you would like to, if you have a query and you would like to
But
talk.
madam, let's understand that we have limitation of time and
Definitely.
two more participants are waiting. So we
Certainly.
can have one or two questions only. We
Right.
cannot have more.
Certainly, sir.
Thank you.
We have Muhammad Ishaq Ansari. Beta, would you like to ask something? Please make it very quick.
Manisha Di, as we have time constant, so
Shall we proceed?
no. After taking one question, we may proceed further.
Okay, absolutely right.
We have some time limitation. Okay.
Right. Correct.
Yeah, I'm waiting for question.
Riaz Ahmed, would you like to ask us something? Or Yash Kumar? Okay.
So I don't think any questions are coming. So thank you very much, sir, for offering me the platform to speak to everyone. And that is the way we give our student a habit of finishing in time. Just see the time now. You have given me 20 minutes and I have finished in 20 minutes. Thank you very much. May I now request Professor Chopra to kindly proceed?
Yeah, stop sharing your slides, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, my slides are visible.
Yes, sir, they are visible, sir.
Yeah, good morning to all and a very warm welcome to students. You see, in next 20 minutes or so, my endeavor is to take you to a life in engineering department. What I want is now from your school life, you are going to enter into a professional college like a medical college or engineering college. So in these 4 years, technically, what is in store for you and what is your goal after doing these 4 years of engineering? What do you want to become? So I'll take you to these 4 years, try my best in this short time to, my aim is to see that these 4 years which you are going to spend, gainfully utilize these 4 years, learn as much as you can, both technically, and there are so many other things which you have to learn, and be very clear that after 4 years, which field you want to enter. Now, coming when you are entering into a professional college like a engineering college, what are you looking for? You're looking for, you should ensure that technical knowledge is very important. In these 4 years, whichever field of engineering you have entered, these days it is generally your branch, interdisciplinary branches, as much technical knowledge as you can. Apart from that, so much of skill development is required. Along with this, social and ethical values become very important. You must ensure that you should know how to work in a team when you leave the college. You should have bond with other students, with faculty members, learn to be a team player. To have sense of larger purpose, you must, in these 4 years, self-exploration is very important. That you have entered a professional college, you gain everything and give back to the society. Now, these are some of the core engineering branches which I have listed here, whether it is civil engineering, electrical and electronics, electronics and communication, mechanical, computer science. These days, this list is endless now, because so many interdisciplinary engineering branches have started. So whichever branch of engineering you have enrolled, in my opinion, all branches are good. There is, earlier days, there used to be only 3-4 core engineering branches: civil, electrical, mechanical. Now with these so many branches coming up, branch is not important. It is, first is your passion, which branch you selected, and then to learn as much as about your branch, and inter-branch knowledge is also very important. So keep this in mind, that you don't have to, as and when you get opportunity to do some project, to do some assignment, to do some seminar with other branch, inter-branch activities, you must participate. Giving you a feel, when you enter into engineering college, I am not talking of my college or a university, generally for the 4 years of curriculum, if you have, then it is more or less divided into theoretical part. If, let's say the total marks of 1,000, I'm giving you this feel so that in the very beginning, you know, 4 years of professional college, what are you looking for? So it is generally divided 60-40. So if theoretical part is around 60%, 40% is all about your labs, about your seminars, about your projects, about your industrial training. And in my opinion, these are as important as your theoretical subjects. So as and when you are entering into any lab, or you're going for industrial training, you're doing projects, you being professional students, you must ensure that you learn a lot, because this knowledge, this practical knowledge, and along with the theoretical knowledge, is the one which you will be using throughout your life. So, and all these marks are then generally divided into internal marks, which generally colleges give, and external marks, which is part of university. This distribution is also generally 30% and 70%. This is just to give you a feel. So when you are in a engineering college, you have got an academic curriculum. So this slide I made especially for students, to give them a feel that you'll have theoretical subjects. At time when you're learning those theoretical subjects, one feel that in life, whether I'll be ever be using this subject, that mistake never do. You never know when that particular subject, that knowledge you will be requiring. So each and every subject of your branch, there will be so many subjects of other branches you will be learning. There'll be so many subjects of human values you will be learning, open elective subjects. Each and every subject is equally important. Labs and practical, in my opinion, for people who have entered into medical and engineering, they are very, very important. Projects, generally in all engineering colleges, in third year and final year, in some colleges mini projects in second year. These are the things which we want to encourage students, that they make projects. When you are doing projects, that's the time you will be learning. You will be learning how to assemble, how to that theoretical knowledge into practical knowledge, and throughout your life you will be using it. So projects, in my opinion, are very, very important. Seminars, you will be attending seminars, you will be giving seminars. Your communication skills, your soft skills are very important. Industrial training and visits, whenever your college is taking for any visit to any industry, ensure that you don't you gainfully utilize whatever is shown in that industry, the technical part, the managerial part, the HR part, everything you must learn. Going into now engineering details of this, you are going to very soon, you have entered an engineering college. Generally, the first year is common to all the branches, whether you are a mechanical student or a computer science student or any branch student. First year is common to all the branches. It means in first year, You will be learning interdisciplinary things. You'll be learning physics, chemistry, maths, and all the subjects generally are common in first year. So just to give you a feel, you already would have learned physics in your 10th and 12th. So there is a physics lab in engineering college also. There is a chemistry lab in engineering college also in first year, and a slightly advanced version of whatever you have seen in your schools. Then this is also a first year lab, a basic electrical lab, basic computer science lab, basic electronics lab. All these labs are to give exposure to a mechanical student, to an electrical lab, to a civil student, to a computer science lab or electronics lab. Exposure is given to all the students. From here onwards, let's say, because of the paucity of time, I cannot go into details of all the departments. Let's say we go into an electronics group engineering. It can be electronics, communication, instrumentation, control, telecommunication. Imagine you are doing engineering into that. So what all, and generally from second, third, final year, all branches will be like this. So imagine we go into electronics groups. You will have very interesting labs, because engineering is nothing. It is, I have shown you, it is mix of theory and practicals. So from second year onwards, students of electronics group and students from other branches also will be exposed to all these high technology labs, like our digital logic design lab, whether it's a electronic circuit design lab or a R&D lab. You'll have a microprocessors lab. You see, microprocessors, it's not only electronics domain. Even a mechanical student may have more knowledge of microprocessor. A civil engineering student may have more knowledge of microprocessor. So interdisciplinary knowledge is given. Communication engineering, these days a mechanical engineer may be having more knowledge about mobile communication, about satellite communication, about wireless communication. You department project lab specifically, because in, I've told you, second year mini project, third and final year major project. And project is the one, whatever you have learned in theory, whatever you have learned in all the labs, you are making your own project. You are designing, you are making a project which you never know tomorrow can be used by the industry. Analog system design lab and microcontroller lab, signal systems and DSP lab. I'm just giving you some of the names which you will be seeing. From here onwards, apart from whatever knowledge your department is giving, in every college there are some center of excellence. Why I want to show these slides, it is my suggestion to all the students, whichever area your interest is, apart from studying your engineering subjects, you must join some center of excellence, do courses which they are offering, go to their labs. It is over and above the engineering curriculum. It is nothing to do with your marks. It is nothing to do with those 1,000 marks, but it is something to do with the knowledge. And this knowledge, what you will gain in the college, will be useful throughout your life. So in our college, we have got number of center of excellence like software incubator, big data center of excellence, technology information forecasting and assessment, KUKA robotics. We are one of the biggest in Asia in the robotics field, in genetics, in Siemens and LabVIEW, Bosch Rexroth. So like this, every college journal has got center of excellence. These are some of the pictures which I am showing. So my suggestion to all the students is, you must see which is your area of interest. If you're interested in software incubator, like we have got in our college, you may be from any branch, mechanical, civil, any branch. If you have interest in coding, you have interest in designing, you should find time and join software incubator cell. If you are interested in robotics, join robotics center in your college or wherever facilities are. Because moment you will do this, your overall personality will be developed. Coming from here onwards, I want to tell you, let's say 4 years of knowledge what you have gained is for what? You want a job, you want to do something in life. So this, in my opinion, you should not wait for third year and fourth year. that now my friend is deciding and this is my call. No, in my opinion, first and second year, you take a call yourself that you want to go for a government job, you want a public sector job, you want a private sector job, you want to enter defense, you want to go for higher studies, MBA, MTech, you want to become an entrepreneur. Be very clear. Once that focus is clear in first and second year, then start preparing for it. If you want to go for higher studies, MBA, MTech, then second year onwards, you have to ensure that for GATE and CAT, you have to undergo some courses. You want to become an entrepreneur, there in every college there is an entrepreneur cell. Join that cell. You want to join defense, like in our college, we encourage students to join defense. We have got all the facilities for service selection board, all the hurdles. If you want to go for private sector, in every college, like our college, we conduct soft skill training in second and third year. We encourage students. We are part of the Infosys Campus Connect. Whether it is technical knowledge or communication skills, whether soft skills, complete knowledge when college is giving you, you must be very serious about it. Because along with your technical studies, this knowledge is the one which will ensure that you get a good job. You want to enter public sector. For public sector, also you should know GATE score takes you to public sector. There are entrance exam for public sector. You want to enter into a government job, you should be very clear. So in this college, for last 15 years, I am heading the placement department also. That's why I have brought these two slides. So from very beginning, second year onwards, you should be very clear that if you want to improve the quality of employment, your employability, when you enter into because these days placements they start from third year, and final year the placements start. One point off late I would like to bring to for the knowledge of all the students. Off late, the bigger MNCs, whether it is Infosys, whether it is TCS or Wipro, they are not looking from which college a student belongs to. They want good students. So all their exams are pan India. All those who are meeting their educational qualification of first year, second year, third year marks can apply. Earlier, these companies would go only to select colleges. So now pan India exam is there. You are meeting the eligibility criteria. You can appear in these exams. But for that, what all you should have? You should attend soft skill training. Your technical knowledge should be extremely good. Industry academia linkages, whichever are there in your college. When I said that you should have you should enter into the center of excellence, moment you are doing that, they will give you some certificate that you did some KUKA robotics course or LabVIEW course. So moment you're going for placement along with your engineering degree, if you say that this particular course you have done, one is the knowledge part, second your employability chances increases. Academic strengths are very, very important. Your target should be to always cross 75% marks minimum. 75% with honors should be your aim in these 4 years, ensuring that with this marks, because why I'm saying 75%, this is the filter of the top-notch companies. There are companies below 75%, they don't even consider students for placement. College management is the one which will ensure whichever college you're going to give you all the facilities. Your alumni who have passed out from the college, they are the one, they'll set example for you that they have been doing so well. They will be helping you in your placement, in your building up the career. Placement team of your college is the one which will coordinate for all these activities. So once you're very clear from the beginning, what's your aim from first year to final year, you want to go for whichever area. If you're focused, then when you leave college, you leave college as a satisfied technical professional. I think in 20 minutes I have finished. My basic aim was to tell you from first year to final year, use your time gainfully, get as much technical knowledge as possible. Along with technical knowledge, must ensure that you enroll with the technical center of excellence. Be very careful to gain you enhance your communication skills, human values, become a what we call these days a global engineer. Thank you very much. If there are questions, I can take on. Otherwise, over to Professor Parashar.
Thank you so much, Professor Chopra. Uh, this was quite an insight into all the departments and various activities that go on at AKG with respect to student induction program and alike. Uh, of course, with a note of warm welcome to Professor Parashar, I would request Professor V.K. Parashar, sir, to kindly acquaint the participants with the activities based on universal human values. Over to you, Professor Parashar.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Professor Chopra. It's a pleasure and an honor to speak to a large audience of students. Universal human values being an important component of the students' induction program. I may start by putting a simple question. Do you want to remain happy in life? Obviously and unanimously, the answer will be yes. And we want to continuously remain happy. We do not want to remain unhappy even for a moment. So, happiness is the state and situation of harmony I would like to be continuously in. And to be happy, we also want adequate fulfillment of our bodily needs, that is, the need for physical facilities like food, shelter, clothing, etc. And once we have enough of physical facilities, it gives us a feeling of prosperity and smriddhi, as we call it. We want to have a continuity of this feeling too. To be happy, we also want adequate fulfillment of bodily needs. I have already spoken as far as this slide is concerned, and we want to have a continuity of this feeling as well. So, happiness and prosperity are two fundamental values of human life, and these two are naturally acceptable to us. Likewise, there are many other values which are naturally acceptable, like relationships, love, affection, etc. Now, if we put ourselves another question, are we continuously happy? The answer will be a big no, because sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are not happy. Uh, in spite of so much of developments having taken place in science and technology, so many gadgets available, communications become so faster and quick, drugs, surgery, advanced available. The green revolution has brought an era of abundance in food. Transportation has become supersonic and very quick. So, even though tremendous progress and innovation in science and technology have improved our quality of life, meaning thereby that we should be very happy and comfortable, we are neither happy nor satisfied because of many problems and contradictions that exist at various levels around us. At the individual level, we have stress and strain in relations, insecurity, loneliness, depression, etc. At the level of family, we may have mistrust, generation gap, domestic violence, divorce, breaking of joint families. And at the level of society, we can see that we have problems like loot, arson, rape, murder, even road rage. A simple road accident, it brings out knives and guns. Communalism, casteism, genocide, terrorism, exploitation, rampant corruption, unethical practices in business and profession, no concern for the weaker section of society. And at the level of nature, the larger order, we have global warming, pollution, resource depletion, deforestation, etc. And in addition, there is a drive and mad rush to garner physical facilities has become the sole goal of young people like you. You are driven by parents, peers to work within a competitive environment. Professor Kapoor has spoken that the parents send their wards, sons, daughters to quota to appear for the competition so that you can compete for entrance into the examinations, IITs. So, what is the result? The result is that there is an intense pressure on you to perform at any cost, even if it is unethical, by learning skills only, whereby meaning of life and living is lost. Skills are the whatever you learn as a part of your profession. So what is the remedy? The remedy of this is spread of value education. And it may be relevant to make a small point here that the Supreme Court, the highest court of the land, made an observation a few years back that there is no dearth of schools and colleges in the country. In other words, there is no dearth of education per se, but our students, our youth, they lack value education, human values, and so they strongly recommended that value education should be introduced in all the institutions. Uh, if you do some self exploration or self investigation within yourself, you will feel that there is a gap between what I am and what I want to be. Value education helps in filling this gap as well. So, to achieve happiness and prosperity, we have to ensure that the values and skills they go hand in hand. As I said, skills are how to do, how to make a bridge, how to make a road, how to put up a factory, manufacture items, or how to make an efficient computer program. So these are the skills that you learn to solve your problems, technical problems. And values are what to do, the domain of wisdom. So if I have to make a bridge or a road, I must use the right material. If I have to manufacture an item, I must ensure that the right material is used, and I ensure that my labor is paid well and is paid in well in time. So the policies are in favor of the human welfare, and these are the values. They tell us what to do. Value education also facilitates the development of appropriate technologies and its right utilization for human welfare. Otherwise, the technology may become aimless, directionless, and even destructive. For example, you all are aware that the nuclear energy we can either use for producing electricity or making bombs. So the choice is with the human race, with us. Now, in this slide, I have just, on an ad hoc basis, I have listed a few needs of human beings. There could be many more. And if I see, these can be divided, or if you can see, these can be divided in two categories. That is food, clothing, car, television, mobile, house, etc. Are the physical type of needs, and respect, affection, relationships, trust, love that we also need are the non physical type of needs. So, based on this categorization, we can conclude or we can say that human beings is a coexistence of self and body. Self being a conscious unit, body being a material unit, and there being a continuous exchange of information between self and body. Hence, there is a need for us to develop as a human being. If we have to develop, we have to develop our self, I, and also ensure health of the body. But the problem starts when we start considering human being equal to body and focus on bodily or physical needs, for example, good house, car, AC, TV, mobile, and so many other things. Now, this amounts to living with animal consciousness, because an animal only needs physical facilities like food and shelter, and that's what. But we want to live with human consciousness and not with animal consciousness. So there is a strong need for development of self I in terms of right understanding amounts to living with the human consciousness. And apart from, in addition to physical needs, relationships are more important, as you can see here. uh, this will ensure the harmony in us as human being. And in terms of priority, you can appreciate that the right understanding will be priority one, which is an outcome of education, shiksha sanskar. Then number two priority should be the relationship, sambandh that we all want to live with. And of course, third being the physical facility. We have spoken that which are sufficient, which are necessary and sufficient for animals, but though necessary for us also, but not sufficient or adequate. So if I want to live, if I live in relationships with the right understanding, I get mutual happiness. And if I identify my physical needs, based on right understanding, okay, I have a feeling of mutual prosperity. And coming to the harmony in family, the family is a basic unit of human interaction. Each one of us is born in a family, and the values that bring harmony in the family are trust, respect, affection, care, guidance, reverence, glory, gratitude, and love, which we call as a complete value, because we want to feel related to everybody else in the world. Then harmony in the society, where we move from the family order to the world family order. If I ask myself a question, do I want to live in harmony with only a limited set of people, which may be 10, 20, 30 people of our own family or extended family, or with everyone? Obviously, you want to live in harmony with everyone, which then tries to, motivate us to achieve comprehensive human goal or the human target by ensuring right understanding in every individual, prosperity in every family, fearlessness and trust in the society, and of course, coexistence, sa-astitva, in nature, which is the larger order. And we know that Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, the whole world is a family. This is the basic ethos of our Indian civilization. Then harmony in nature, understanding the interconnectedness. If we look around, everything that we see can be put into one of the following four orders, like soil, water, air, minerals can be, etc., can be put as a material order. Grass, plants, trees, flowers, trees, fruits can be put in the plant order. Animals, birds, bees will form the animal order, and we human beings form the human order, which we also call as Gyanavastha, because it's the human being which has the potential to gain knowledge. And these four orders, there is a relationship of mutual fulfillment in these four orders. Okay, these orders are supposed to be regulated. So in nature, The three orders other than human order are mutually fulfilling for themselves as well as for human beings, in the sense that material order, pranic order, animal order. As you can see in the figure here, there is a proper give and take between these three orders, and there is a proper balance. There is an equilibrium between these three orders. As far as the human order is concerned, though the mutual fulfillment is naturally acceptable to us, okay, to human beings, but due to lack of right understanding, the human order is not yet able to ensure mutual fulfillment. This can be seen in the form of problems such as pollution, resource depletion, extinction of animals. That's why we had to think of Project Tiger. You know, at once upon a time, the population of tigers in the country had gone down to as much as 300 only. And with Project Tiger, it is now supposed to be 3,000 approximately. Then there is global warming and threat to human race per se. So the human order, the human beings can be mutually fulfilling or self-regulating with the right understanding, which we have already spoken about. And these four orders, these four orders, uh, once, submergence of the four orders in space is what we call as existence. And the great Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore has quoted, the highest education is that which does not merely give us information only, but makes our life in harmony with all existence. And that's what educating universal human values aims to do. We in our college, we have a very active value education cell, and based on our activities during the past couple of years, our university AKTU has designated us as regional nodal center, whereby we organize weekly sessions with faculty members of areas in and around Ghaziabad. Then, even at the local level in the college, we have so many activities for the students and the faculty members. For the students, we have a 5 days evening workshop. We have uh, sent students for 8 days workshop to IIT Kanpur. We have also conducted workshop for the students of families, which were very, very successful and liked by the parents. We also plan to organize one workshop for the alumni who are spread not only in India, all over the world. It will be held shortly. As far as activities for the faculty members are concerned, um, it may be of interest to know that as many as 200 of our faculty members have formally undergone the UHV course. We have conducted workshops at the local level, at the college level, for director, deans, HODs. We hold weekly sessions with the faculty members so that they remain familiar with the contents of the universal human values. We have also conducted a workshop for the family members of the faculty members, and at the college level, we have also held in-house workshop for the staff. They should not lag behind. They are as much an important part of our college as students and faculty members are. Then we have the student clubs, the nature club. They celebrate Earth Day on 22nd of April every year. They have also helped in forming a herbal garden, and we have as many as 400, 500 trees. The trees have been named with their properties. In fact, as you may have seen the pictures of the college shown by the previous two professors, we have about 40 acres of land in our college, and you are most welcome to visit us anytime. I'm sure you will get a wonderful feeling. All this ensure that we have a eco-friendly and an environment of ecology in our college. The impact of UHV on students. It's very, very important. I'm sure wherever this universal human values have been introduced, the students there must have been improvements in other colleges as well. But as far as our college is concerned, we have seen that there is a focused and sincere approach in academics and other spheres. We have shown consistently best results in university with the highest number of tally of medals that we have won. We have won Chancellor's Medal as the best result across all branches of 4 years. Then even in the sports meet, okay, our students take very enthusiastic part, and we have been earning highest number of medals in zonal and state level activities, sports meets of AKTU, our university. Then another important thing is that we have seen a tangible change has been noticed in conduct, behavior, and work ethics. Professor Kapoor, as a proctor, he has already spoken to you that there is an improved punctuality and attendance in classes, and minor offenses and major offenses have practically come to nil. Okay, and these whatever the figures are shown are of 2 years back. As of now, there are practically hardly any offenses, except minor incidents here and there, which you may expect in a population of 4,000 students in our college. Another important thing is that now we don't impose discipline or on our students. They are self-disciplined. The senior students, they help their juniors by conducting classes, by conducting various workshops like C++, Java, and on robotics. There is seen a reduction in electricity and food wastage, I must say, as a part of the impact of universal human education. Positive feedback from corporate leading to improved placements. As Professor Kapoor just now spoke to you, the firms, the corporates, they come back to us every year, and they share this with us that the students from our college, they not only prove to be good professionals, they are good human beings as well. So we are a totally ragging free college, absolutely ragging free campus. There is increased involvement in all societies run by the students, exhibiting leadership, team skills, and mutual respect. These are some of the cultural societies, that we have very, very active in our college. Tal, verb, goon, footprints, and euphony being the names. And apart from the in-house events or the function that happen in the college, our students have participated in IITs, NITs, Delhi University colleges, BITS Goa, Punjab Technical University, then Rajasthan Technical University, Jaipur colleges, and our own AKTU zonal and state level activities, festivals. And they have also been very actively participating in inter-college festivals of many other universities all over India, winning trophies, medals, cash prizes, and bringing laurels to the college. The Tal is a dance society, so you may just have a glimpse of the activities of the students, and you may appreciate their participation. uh, this is the Tal Society. Once again, Tal, they also perform during a sports festival, dance performance in the field. Goonj is the Dramatic Society. You can see some of the glimpses of the Goon Society. They also stage wonderful Nukkad Natak with very good social themes. They have been doing so well in IITs and Delhi University colleges. And this is the Nukkad Natak team of the Goonch. Then coming to the footprints, the Fine Arts Society, they conduct anti-ragging poster making competition, anti-drug poster making. Professor Kapoor has already spoken about it. Blood donation poster making, and they also conduct Mushara and Kavi Sammelan. Some of the glimpses of their activities you can appreciate, you can see participating in the poster competitions. This is the face painting, And once again, the poster making competition. All these, after the competition, there is an exhibition also put up in the college, which is appreciated by all and everyone. In this photograph, you can see Dr. R.K. Agarwal, our Director General, appreciating the posters made. He's in the center of the three figures here. And this is the Mushaira conducted by Footprints in the open air theater of the college. And Verb, another very active and very well accomplished society, is the Fashion Society. They conduct events, again with the social themes carrying a message. And some of the glimpses you can see here of the Verb Society, the Fashion Society. Once again, the same and same continuation of the Verb Society events. And Euphony is the music society. You can see some of the pictures of the Euphony Society. Here also, their stage performance. They have their own band, and they have been playing not only in our own college, they have been also going to the outside colleges to perform and earn the laurels, earn so much of their respect and appreciation. With this, I am able to finish my presentation. Thank you so much and namaste. Any questions? You are most welcomed.
Thank you so much, sir. And of course, there are a few hands risen. Maybe we'll be able to take up a question or two
Yeah.
before bio break.
Okay.
So,
As you. Okay.
yes, Mr. P. Subramanian, Paneer Subramaniam, beta, you have the mic. Would you like to ask something?
No,
Yes.
madam. No, madam.
Okay, Miss Pragati. Miss Pragati, you have the mic, beta.
Why not? Why not?
Okay, Miss Surekha Arvind. Okay, Aman Khare. Yes, Devansh. Anything you would like to know?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I'm Surekha Dikshit. I
Yes.
want to ask question that a relationship. Sir, can you elaborate on this one? Because now in this new generation, their age of marriage is lengthened, means after 30, 34, like that. So this relationship, why it is happening like that? Can you something throw light on that one?
Yeah. Thank you, Surekha. Is that your name? Am I right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
You may have seen my presentation,
Yeah.
of right understanding and relationships and physical facilities. Okay, uh, though we need physical facilities, okay, for fulfilling our bodily needs, but unfortunately, we are, in the present situation is that we put more emphasis on this, thinking that we are probably maximizing our happiness, but in priority, relationships are more important. In fact, that's what I had shared with you, that we have problems at such levels, both at the individual level, at the family level, okay, and the relationship sambandh. If we are able to live in relationship with the right understanding, that's what will bring us a feeling of mutual happiness, ubhay sukh. So relationships are absolutely important. And say for example, if you are if I am put in a beautiful house with all facilities and with all amenities, TV, car, AC, everything, and if I'm asked to remain absolutely isolated, okay, and not to interact with anybody else, I'll go mad. So relationships are very, very important. As human beings, we want to interact with people. But unfortunately, the emphasis these days is to garner physical facilities. And we are, laying less emphasis on relationships, both as an individual, as a member of the family, as a member of the society. That's the reason, as I said, there should be fearlessness, and there should be a trust in the society. You can appreciate that we tell our daughters and our sisters, if they have gone out, to come back home before it gets dark, because there is no trust in the society, fearlessness. Relationships have not been ensured among us. So relationships are absolutely important, and that's what we lay emphasis. In fact, I may just bring it to your uh, that in one of our subjects, we have apart from UHV1, my UHV1, we have this a subject on relationships only, which is floated as a flow as a subject in fourth year. Okay, and that's it basically on relationship. It's called UHV2, understanding human beings comprehensively. Okay, understanding their relationships. So these are the what I may just show you here. Relationships are really so important for all of us, that we say we put so much of emphasis. Can you see these courses which I did not mention? UHV2 and UHV3. UHV1, of course, is the basic course that all the students do, and then in fourth year we have these two electives, where relationships is one of the main content. So have I been able to uh, answer your question, Surekha?
Right, sir. Because nowadays focus is on other amenities and not on
Absolutely.
the human our relation or our body need. It is not focus is changed, and because of
Absolutely.
that, it is. Thank you
Absolutely.
Thank
very much, sir.
you. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
that's the need. Thank you.